Hi guys, it's Kamala Devi Sharma, life coach and business consultant. In this video, I'm just going to answer one question that came to me over the weekend. I have a few, but I can only do one today. And I just want to say thank you guys too for reaching out to me by email. It really is impressive that you guys are seeking solutions to the issues you're facing. You want to be a better version of yourself. You want to have a better quality of life. I think it's really commendable that you're owning your power to this extent to relieve yourself of the pains and have more ease and joy in your life rather than the struggle. So kudos to you all for doing that. Those of you who are yet to reach out to me, feel free to do so because I am more than delighted to work with you. I would love for you to let me know what's happening and how I can best assist you because I love this work and I'm so blessed to be walking this path with you guys, right? So feel free, once again, feel free to reach out to me by email. It's kamala09@yahoo.com so that I can assist you in whatever way I can. And on another note too, just to let you guys know and be clear on this, that whatever you share with me is held in strict confidence. Even by email, whatever you're sharing with me, if I choose to talk about it, I will get your consent before I do a video on it, right? Just to be clear on that, I do not go broadcasting your business and your issues all over the place or on social media, whatever the case may be. I seek consent from my clients because I respect your privacy and everything is held ideally in strict confidence. Good? So let's get going. Mandy said, "Hi Kamala, I love your videos and hope that you will be able to answer my question one day. You see, I am employed as a waitress full-time and I am facing a lot of pressure from my boss. There are also a lot of squabbles among employees and I want to leave, mainly to start my own catering business, but I'm scared that I won't make it on my own. Should I leave or should I stay? Love, Mandy." So Mandy, firstly, I cannot make this decision for you. This is a decision you have to make. What I can do is advise you. And based on this situation, I would say make peace with where you are before you move off. Try to understand what the universe is teaching you through this conflict and through this situation because it is shaping you in some form or fashion. So try to understand it at that level, get clear at that level before you move off. And I'm going to tell you why too. Being in full-time employment is really a blessing in disguise. You have fixed hours that you're working, you have fixed duties that you're doing, and you have a guaranteed income at the ending of the month. You see, when you have a situation like that set up for you, it programs you to be more disciplined. You have better time management skills. You have more organization and structure in your life because you're working for a specific number of hours per day. Whatever you choose to do before you start working, whatever you choose to do after you finish working, it's your business. But the point is, you're just dedicating your time and energy to these hours to get work done and know that you're being paid for it at the ending of the month. There's financial security to that extent, right? Now, when you move off on your own, these skills will be needed because you will need to be able to manage your time and energy to be productive. Lots of times people say, I don't want to work here anymore. I want to be my own boss. But being your own boss comes with a level of readiness that not everyone has. It comes with a level of discipline that not everyone has. Because when you have lots of time on your hand, you don't know how to use it productively, and you may find that days may pass that you're not generating any income. An entire month or 2 months may pass and you have no income. So how will you sustain yourself and even your business, right? So being an entrepreneur is great, but you must have the mindset for it. You must have a level of discipline to be productive and to be able to sustain yourself, to generate income and continuously generate income for yourself, your employees, the success of your business, right? So get clear and appreciate where you are right now. Love what you're doing. Remember why you're doing what you're doing. And this is why I normally say if you're in full-time employment, it's really good if you guys take the momentum training for deriving satisfaction at work so that you can come to a level of peace and comfort at where you are before you move off. Because moving off is not as easy as you think it is. You have a financial capital you need to plug into your business. You have to be able to sustain that business. You need to have the mindset to deal with the storms that you will face while you're managing your own business. The conflict that you're facing with your boss, you need to ask yourself, why are you facing this? What is he teaching you? Is he teaching you what not to be in business? Do you have the qualities that he is displaying to you, and do you think it's time for you to change those within you? What is he teaching you? Because many times the conflicts that we face is shaping us, and it's shaping us for a better version of ourselves. So sometimes we're not very clear on the lesson, and we just keep on playing the blame game. So ask yourself, what can you learn from him? What can you learn not to do in business? What is he teaching you? And how can you grow from it? Because that's the point of all of this in life, right? That's the point of conflicts in our life, to be able to grow and be a better version of ourselves. Not only that, if you're not able to resolve the conflict with your boss, how will you be able to resolve conflict with your employees? How will you be able to resolve conflict with your customers? How will you be able to resolve conflict with your suppliers? You have to have the skills needed to be able to understand what's happening. You need to be able to listen attentively. You need to be able to respond adequately. You need to be able to accept feedback, whether it's good, for whether it's positive or negative. It's there for your own good. So you need to be able to expand yourself to that extent to allow free communication between yourself and those that you're dealing with, because those are all skills that you will need as an entrepreneur, right? So that's that's all that I have to say to you, Mandy. Just come to that, make peace with where you are. Come to that agreement with yourself of why you are where you are. And you can still foster that vision of being an entrepreneur. Don't just pick yourself up and leave one day without having a plan in place. Start planning to be an entrepreneur. Look at who your supplier is going to be. Do your business plan. If you need financing, start seeking or start looking up sources of finance and those kind of things. Because those kind of things help you to foster that momentum and get you into the vibration of being on your own. You just don't want to be on your own and you have no momentum going. So get into that positive momentum, accept life for what it is, deal with the conflicts that you're facing so that you can keep on elevating and rising. And remember too, that whatever you're facing is shaping you in some form or fashion, and you just need to learn the lesson to move off from it, right? That's all I have to say to you, Mandy. And actually, your situation really reminds me a lot about myself. When I was just 22 years old, I was in a management position, and I faced a lot of conflicts in my life in management too. Like, I've had people saying to me that you're so young, and how can I listen to you? Because they're older than me. Like, I was passing orders to people that were 2 times my age, kind of thing. And it really brings that level of confidence in who you are. You must be able to align with who you are, your true self. You must be able to communicate clearly so that you're not belittling anyone in the process, you're not judging anyone in the process, you just keep on moving, you keep aligning with the vision of the organization so that you can get things done and see results that you need in your life, right? So really, your situation reminds me of me. Because I face such conflicts. I face conflicts with employees, I face conflicts with management, I face conflict in being me, authentic me, so that I can attract what I desire. And you know, it really is a beautiful thing when you can move past it, when you can work on the conflicts that you're facing with, when you can just take a lesson and move off. In my last, for example, in my last place of employment, I was just 3 months pregnant, and I realized that, you know what, the vision of the institution was no longer aligned with my personal vision and what I wanted more ease, I wanted more time for myself, I wanted more joy in my life, I wanted to have a little bit more space. And the institution wasn't ready for that because they just couldn't facilitate it. So I had to make that tough decision. You know what, you need to leave. You need to leave for your own good. And that's when you really realize that, you know, when it's time for you to own your power and stand for your own good, you will face conflicts, but you have to decide if you're going to be the victim of it or if you're going to be the victor of it. You have to decide if you're going to rise or if you're going to fall with whatever you're dealing with, right? So just on that note, that's all I have to say on this topic. Just make peace with where you are. Appreciate the job for what it's doing with you. Take the skills that it's teaching you and start fostering that vision to be an entrepreneur, because you're worthy and you can do it. You just need to let go of that fear that you have. You're not sure if you're going to make it on your own, because if you're going to start on that note, if you're going to have that level of uncertainty in your momentum, it's going to make it harder. It's going to become like a slog at the beginning. And you don't want to start a business feeling like if you're slaving for it, right? You want more ease. You want it to be in constant flow. You want to be attracting all that you need. So foster positive momentum when it comes to starting your own business by just being you and staying on the positive side of things. I hope this video was helpful. I hope it was helpful for you all. Remember, if you guys have anything you want me to discuss, if you want me to answer any questions via video, feel free to reach out to me by kamala09@yahoo.com. If you need any coaching being done, just reach out to me so that I can know how I can best assist you. My love is with you guys. Much love. Have a great day. Live in full enjoyment always, because that is life. Take care.